Good morning, sunshines. Happy Valentine's Day. It's me, Shari, and we're not actually hiking right now. We're sitting on my magic rock. Remind me to tell you about my magic rock one day. It's a silly story, but it's my magic rock, and that's all that's important. So it's Valentine's Day, a day that is split down the middle on what people like or don't like or are annoyed. Some people feel that love should be shown every day, obviously, as you know I do too. But the reality of it is that there are many people that don't. And so, yes, it's been commercialized and all that kind of stuff, but with some, cons, I guess you'd say, there's also some positive that comes out of it, is that people get to feel loved on that day. If there's other days of the year that their partners do not show them love, at least this one day they're forced to. I mean, I know that forcing is good, but hopefully you're with someone that you love and you want to show it to them. And I don't know, I enjoy Valentine's Day because it's almost like the holidays, Christmas for me and stuff, and during Hanukkah and all that, when everyone's just in such good spirits. And I just love being around people even more because there's that generosity of heart. Our truth comes out. So anyway, happy Valentine's Day. And then I was just hiking, and there was this couple behind me. Well, not a couple, it was friends, and they were talking. One was talking about his partner and just how sad he was and how this person basically didn't meet his expectations. And expectations, has words. It's a word that can go either way. Like, it's bad to have expectations, but there's also that part of you that feels that you know what you want in a relationship, and you know what, you deserve to have it. And so many people are in relationships where their needs are not being met, and they keep hoping and wanting and staying and in hopes that it'll change. And this is what I feel that it comes down to. The reason why so many relationships do not work is because you have two people coming into it where either one is a whole, complete person, or both of them are not. It's uneven. And even though it's a cliche and it's all pretty to say, you should have two whole people come together, because then, oh my God, when you actually feel that wholeness, or you feel complete within yourself, you completely understand why people say that. Because when you bring two whole people together, there's not one person that needs something from somebody else. There's not one person that needs to fill something, so when they're lacking something, they have to take it, and so then that other person feels drained or feels, taken advantage of or manipulated or whatever. And instead of needing and taking and having to have and giving up and giving over, you're just sharing. You're just sharing who you are. You're sharing in your love. And so the love is so pure and so beautiful because you don't need something from the other person. And it's the same thing in friendships, it's the same thing in everything, which is why you find so many people who are so unhappy in relationships, because they're needing some desire in them to be filled that they can't do themselves. And so they're constantly looking to the outside world or to outside things or whatever it is to get that feeling that can only come from within them, which is why they spend their whole entire lives searching, whether it's trying to, have the best business and get all this money, do all this traveling, sleep with the most people or have the most relationships, have love, have all of these things that they keep thinking are going to fill themselves up, and then keep coming to find out that they're still unfulfilled. It's because it's all in here. You don't need to go and travel the world. You don't need to go and, have a million relationships. You don't need to go and have like the best job and you don't need to have any of that. It's all right here. And once you come back to that place, you go, oh, really? That easy? It's been here the whole time. I didn't have to do all of that. But you kind of did have to do all of that, because then when you find this is so much more, I don't know, it's just even a better gift. It's so much more glorified. That's not the right word I'm looking for. It's just, it's like the pot at the end of the rainbow kind of thing. I know it's cheesy, but it's so true. And so if you find yourself unfulfilled in a relationship, don't stay there. I mean, obviously you can say what you need, and, I don't just say run out the door right away, but, express the way that you feel, say the things that you need. And guess what? If someone loves you, you're not too much work. This person that was behind me was talking about how this other person was saying, oh my God, you need so much, and why are you so blah, 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 blah. When you love someone, it's not too much work. The guy I'm dating, John and I, we both came out of relationships where we both had gotten cheated on. And so I didn't come in with any issues, let's be real. But we both had to spend time with each other, knowing, being open and honest that we came from these places. And so we did whatever it took to make that person feel as secure as we could, and it wasn't work, or at least it wasn't work to me. And so that's what you do when you love somebody, and that's what you do when you're sharing. That's what you do. So in any way, with all of that said, you deserve you. So before you go out and searching the world and everything, make sure that you fill you before you try to share you with someone else. That's a lot of yous. I love you. A bushel and a peck. Have a beautiful Valentine's Day, everybody. Talk to you all soon.